Hey y'all, I'm about to show you how I'll go from this to this. Let's get into it. So first, I'm washing my face because you have to wash your face before you do anything. No, but really, I want to talk to y'all about goal setting and the importance of it. Goal setting proved itself very important for me in 2020. My list of goals I drafted in December of 2019 were one of the few things that gave me hope during 2020. When I wrote my goals in 2019, I didn't know we were going to be in the midst of a global pandemic, that the pandemic would impact my schooling and cause me to struggle in school, or even that most social events were going to be moved online. My goals for 2020 were also written at a time when I was in a bad place. My dad told me to write some things I wanted to accomplish in 2020. I was reluctant to write them. Little did I know this would be my motivation for 2020. Now, I know you're probably wondering why I'm talking about the notorious year 2020 when we're finally in 2021. But I have to show that goal setting works, or you'll be like the old me and not take goal setting serious. Now, I want you to go get a pen and a piece of paper. Did you go get it? If not, let me give you like 2 more seconds to go get it. Okay, now that you have your pen and your piece of paper, write at the top of your paper goals for whatever your name is. In my case, it will be Alyssa because, my name is Alyssa. Now, I want you to write in list format some things you want to accomplish during the year 2021. It can be as simple as keeping your hair done or as complex as buying a car. In case you don't know what a goal is, I decided to go to our handy dandy friend Google and look up the definition, which is the object of a person's ambitions or efforts, an aim or desired result. With that definition, what are your desired results for 2021? Speaking from experience, my desired results for 2020 were to finish my junior year of college with a 3.5 GPA, which I did, start a virtual Bible class on the Bible app. Guess what? I did that too. Okay, so now I'm about to touch these edges. I had to add that part in there because I was too geeked to do my edges, and I left the whole process of me doing my edges in this video, so you can see how doing your edges is a work of art. But anyway, let's get back to goal setting. Another one of my goals for 2020 was to go to a Brent Faiyaz concert in Chicago. Now, put a stop right there. Yeah, I like my stop. Well, concerts were practically non-existent in 2020. But you want to know what goal setting does? It programs your mind to go after what you want, even when you don't notice it. I was so upset I didn't get to go to the concert. But somehow, y'all, I ended up visiting Chicago. I visited practically on an all-expense paid trip too. Well, it was all expense paid for because I went with my parents. But I didn't even know they were going. This trip was extremely spontaneous. It was spur of the moment. They planned it within 3 days of going. Seeing my goals come to fruition during 2020 stopped me from joining the bandwagon of saying 2020 sucked. How could it suck when I was pursuing and achieving my goals? Don't get me wrong, 2020 was not the greatest year of anybody's life. And if you say it was, then you probably don't care about the common good. However, it did produce some amazing results for me, and I owe that to, at the time, the silly goals I wrote back in 2019. Y'all see how long it's taking me to do my edges? Like, this took entirely too long. But I'm gonna let some of this music play because I really like this Imagination song. Okay, I'm back. I hope I'm not startling y'all after I just made y'all listen to that song. Okay, let's get back to the goals. 2020 did produce some amazing results for me, and I owe that to the at the time silly goals I wrote back in 2019. These silly goals that were accomplished in 2020 gave me a push throughout the whole year. Some of my goals were more difficult to do than others, such as my goal to buy a car. I didn't know how I was going to have the money to purchase the car because at the time, I only had an on-campus job that only paid minimum wage. However, by saving my money and being a good steward to my mom's car, I was able to purchase my car in September. Y'all, when I brought my car in September, I was so proud of myself. That's the time when I was like, goal setting is for real. It's legit. And I've made goals before, but this time I did things a little differently. I seen my goals every single day. And seeing my goals every day, I had it posted up by my mirror. And of course, you're gonna look in your mirror every day. Seeing my goals every day gave me the encouragement I needed to keep going, to keep doing the things I needed to do to achieve those desired results. Don't get me wrong, achieving your goals is not as easy as I'm making it seem. In fact, it wasn't always easy for me. There were moments I lost sight of my goals. Now I'm gonna tell you about the time I literally lost sight of my goals. As most of you know, during March, the world practically shut down. Since everything shut down, I had to move off campus and back home. Since I had to move off campus, my goals weren't posted like they normally were. They were lost in the sauce in one of the moving boxes I used. It wasn't until April when I came across my goals that I realized I had lost sight. I was not on the track of getting that 3.5 GPA. And like a determined college student, I emailed my professors and explained to them that I got too comfortable with being at home. I honestly believe that if I hadn't have found the paper that I wrote my goals on, that I would not have achieved my 3.6 GPA. If I hadn't have found that paper, I think that my goals would have truly been lost. Seeing that paper and the goals that I had written back in 2019 reminded me of the things I wanted to accomplish. This is what I mean by 2020 didn't suck. I was accomplishing my goals and making the most out of a year that everyone deemed bad. I say all this to say this. Write your goals down. No one ever knows what to expect of a year, so what's the difference for 2021? If you have high hopes for 2021, write those high hopes down. Don't let 2020 scare you into not achieving anything in 2021. Yes, I know that 2020 was hard. Yes, I know that it looks like 2021 may be a repeat of 2020, but let's change the narrative. If all of us are accomplishing things in 2021, doesn't that make the year successful? Let me know what you think. I say all that to say this. Stay hopeful, stay up, and stay blessed. And keep watching this video because it's not over yet. Here's a little slow motion for you. Thanks for watching my video until the end. Go ahead and like this video if you found my story helpful for you. And also, y'all remember I had y'all write down y'all goals. Comment one down below if you feel led to. And God willing, see you in the next video.